Hello everybody, Papa Blue Shirt here. Gonna set up my trays for planting. Gonna have to drill some holes in this tray here. I don't really want to because they're so neat and so strong, but I gotta see if they're gonna work for my purpose, and they don't have the ones with holes with the color blue, and I want blue for Papa Blue Shirt, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these in here. We'll see what happens. Just got a little drill bit here. See what happens here. Here's one. But you can really tell this is thick plastic. Really tell it's thick. It went through really easy on the other ones. This one takes a little bit of time to get through these. The point of no return. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 holes. I believe that's going to be enough. What it looks like. Don't care what she looks like, just what she cooks like. I'm going to go out here and get rid of this plastic. Alrighty. Seems really strong yet. The little holes ain't going to affect the integrity of it at all. Okay. All right. What I'm going to be planting today. This is a basic salad mix. It has arugula and radish and broccoli, and just gives your salad just a wonderful taste. I've been eating this for a couple years now, and I think salad wouldn't be a salad without it. It's got just a little bit of a kick. I don't really get into spicy stuff that much, and so it's got just a little bit of a bite, but when you mix it with everything else, it just gives everything just a beautiful flavor. If you were going to order one thing to add to your salad, I would do this. I'll leave a link in the description. I mean, this, I was a little bit afraid to buy it at first because they said it had a little bit of a kick, and I said, well, I'll give it a try. And I'm really glad I did, because it just gives your salad just a beautiful taste. Eating a plain salad anymore just doesn't appeal to me unless I have this on it. You just sprinkle it on like you would any other microgreen, however thick you want it. This like the rest of the stuff we grow, once I cut this for microgreens, I let it grow on to baby greens. So they'll get the microgreen stage really fast. And then I got some that I've been growing. I'll show in a second here. Once we get done here. Okay. Pretty much it, I guess. Nice little covering there. You don't have to be wall to wall, but just make sure everything's all covered. And because we use our worms in here, what I like to do is put seed starter on top. I do it to hold the moisture in and to seal down the compost. And then what happens is the worms will come up when the light's off, and they'll eat through all that stuff, and it'll keep the soil just beautiful. Don't have the problems that most people have with mold on microgreens. This seed starter has coconut core in it, and it is a little moist, so it just gives the seed just really nice contact. I usually use peat moss, but I picked up some of this or a peat moss based seed starter. And I picked up some of this, and it seems to be working real nice. One thing I like with my microgreens, I like my dirt on top to be really thin, because as the seeds push up, it pushes up the dirt with it, and I don't like dirt in my microgreens. But this stuff is so thin that once it gets up in the air, it dries out, and then it blows back to the bottom. When you move the trays around, it falls. And so then you don't have to worry about it. Really like doing this with the worms in them. So then I tap it down, gives it the soil or the seed good contact, and this whole thing will bloom like crazy. And because this seed starter, a little bit of plant food in it, once it gets past the microgreen stage, it'll be a little bit of food for our baby greens. And of course, having the worms in the mix, you really don't need nothing, because the worms will be producing the whole time they're in there. All right, there we go. All right, and then we'll just set that aside. I did put a little water in the bottom. That'll soak up, and every day I'll just put a little bit in there to make sure where it's going. Here's one that I've been cutting on for 2 months. Beautiful. See, they're little baby greens now. Little baby greens. Here's another one I've been cutting on for quite a while. I got 3, 4, 5 trays here because I love these. And these will grow back up again enough to where you can just cut them just like you do the microgreens. So here's another one. This one's been cut on 3, 4 times, and they'll just keep growing back up. Keep growing back up. Like I said, this basic salad mix is just, it's my favorite. I love it. And then of course my red worms. That's the key though. The red worms is the key, because they'll fertilize that the whole time they're in the tray. Alrighty, Papa Blue Shirt.